Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day. Before we begin the video, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers for November 10 to 14, 2025 tease characters who are shocked, upset, and horrified. Not to mention others who are stunned, threatened, and ready to fall on their sword. Gemma's big discovery. Gio and Emma uncover something horrifying. Brit's dilemma. Sidwell uses Brit's medication as leverage, but when she pushes back, the danger only grows. Laura's sacrifice. The mayor faces an impossible choice that could cost her career. Trina versus Jordan. Tensions explode as Trina confronts Jordan, unaware of the shocking truth that could change everything. Gio, Giovanni Mazza, and Emma, Bradine Brunner, hope to gain access to the labs where Dalton, Daniel Goddard, has been working for months. Emma was this close to stealing Brit's key fob, but it was just out of reach. On Tuesday, however, Gio and Emma's luck changes, sort of, when they make a discovery. Unfortunately, it leaves them horrified. What do they find out? Meanwhile, Brit, Kelly Thiebaud, is in a bad way. Sidwell, Carlo Rota, is holding her medication over her head. If she doesn't do what he says, he'll make sure to cut her off from those meds. Look for her to try to turn the tables and threaten Sidwell, which may not be the wisest thing to do. He somehow manages to out-threaten almost everybody in town, emphasis on the word almost. In other news, Carly, Laura Wright, is shocked. She's currently working with Valentin, James Patrick Stewart, to bring down Jack, Chris McKenna, who recruited her daughter for the WSB. It would be really bad if Carly learned that Jack's latest assignment for Joss, Eden McCoy, might mean she would have to be in Sidwell's vicinity. And that is something Carly will not stand for. Elsewhere in Port Charles, the teasers reveal that Laura, Jeannie Francis, makes a big sacrifice. The mayor may feel compelled to sacrifice her elected position in order to prevent Sidwell from obtaining what he wants, Sonny's waterfront property. If this is the case, what will Laura have to do? Trina, Tabian Ali, wants her parents to be together. And she also knows that Jordan, Tanisha Harper, is an obstacle to that happening. Now, whether or not she knows that her mom is pregnant, Trina goes in on Jordan next Friday. Yes, Trina and Jordan clash, and while Jordan does deserve some heat, once Trina finds out the entire story, she may be singing a different tune. And since a week can't go by without Drew, Cameron Matheson, threatening, blackmailing, or exploiting at least one person, it isn't a shock to find out he's at it again. Drew puts the screws to Alexis, Nancy Lee Grahn, who is probably not trying to pin his attempted murder on Michael, Rory Gibson, quickly enough for the congressman. He wants Widow, Caitlin McMullen, free now, not later. General Hospital spoilers November 10 to 14. Carly's shocked, Trina's furious in the upcoming week of General Hospital. Emotions will reach a breaking point as long-simmering tensions explode, shocking confessions come to light, and loyalties are tested in ways no one sees coming. From Carly's shocking discovery that could change everything to Trina's explosive anger over betrayal, Port Charles is about to become a battleground for secrets, love, and revenge. Fans can expect tears, fury, and jaw-dropping moments as several key storylines collide, setting up one of the most emotional weeks of the year. Carly Corinthos, Laura Wright, has faced countless battles over the years, but nothing could have prepared her for what's coming next. After weeks of quietly piecing together clues, Carly makes a shocking discovery that leaves her both devastated and enraged. Sources reveal that Carly will stumble upon information that could alter her view of someone she thought she could trust, possibly someone within her own family circle. Whether this involves Michael, Sonny, or even Jason, Carly's reaction is one of pure disbelief. Fans are buzzing that this may tie back to Sonny's most recent actions that jeopardized Willow's future, or perhaps to Drew's growing involvement in matters Carly thought were settled. Whatever the case, Carly's shock will send ripples throughout Port Charles, forcing her to make decisions that could alter her relationships forever. Meanwhile, Trina Robinson, Tabyana Ali, is about to lose her cool in a way that will shake up her dynamic with Spencer Cassadine, Nicholas Chaves, and anyone in their orbit. Ever since Spencer's unexpected return and his shady behavior began raising questions, Trina's patience has been wearing thin. But this week, something happens that pushes her over the edge. Rumors suggest that Trina will catch wind of a major secret Spencer's been keeping. One that could destroy the fragile trusts she's been clinging to. She's furious, betrayed, and no longer willing to excuse his mistakes. Trina's fury will be felt across the canvas, and even her friends will be caught in the crossfire as she vows to take control of her own destiny once and for all. On the other side of Port Charles, Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, finds himself spiraling once again as his world begins to cave in. After his controversial move that stopped Michael from sending Willow away for her own safety, Sonny's relationships are hanging by a thread. Now, guilt and anger begin to eat away at him. He's realizing that his actions may have cost him the respect of his children and the loyalty of those closest to him. But Sonny being Sonny, he's not one to admit defeat easily. Expect tense confrontations as he lashes out at anyone questioning his choices, even those who love him most. Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, still caught in the middle of Port Charles chaos, may find himself forced to choose sides. Carly needs him more than ever, but his ties to Sonny remain unbreakable. Jason will once again be the voice of reason, trying to help both parties without betraying either. But how long can he keep walking that line before someone pushes him too far? Sources hint that Jason may discover something during the week that changes his outlook on everything. Perhaps something related to the Corinthos organization or a shocking betrayal. Elsewhere, Ava Jerome, Maura West, continues to play a dangerous game as she balances her business interests and her emotional turmoil. Ava's secrets could soon unravel, particularly as she finds herself pulled into a situation involving Trina's fury and Spencer's growing instability. Her maternal instincts clash with her survival instincts, and fans know that when Ava feels cornered, she's capable of anything. Expect Ava to deliver some biting dialogue and make a bold move that could backfire spectacularly. Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watros, will also be on edge this week. Her uneasy truce with Carly could implode after Carly's big discovery. Nina senses that something's off, and her insecurities begin to surface again. As her relationship with Sonny continues to deteriorate, she might make a desperate choice, one that reignites their old rivalry. Meanwhile, Willow, Catelyn McMullen, continues struggling to find peace amid the chaos. After learning more about Sonny's interference and Michael's growing bitterness, she feels caught in a tug-of-war between love and loyalty. Fans can expect emotional scenes as Willow questions her marriage, her future, and whether forgiveness is even possible. The scenes with Carly this week could be particularly revealing, as both women face truths they've been avoiding. Over in the hospital wing, Elizabeth, Rebecca Herbst, and Finn, Michael Easton, are trying to navigate their relationship amid mounting stress. Finn's recent missteps and professional challenges might cause cracks in their fragile bond. Elizabeth's focus on helping patients and supporting her friends may leave Finn feeling sidelined, and resentment begins to build. Tension grows between them as a medical case at GH takes a personal turn, forcing them to confront their issues head-on. Dante, Dominic Zampromna, and Sam, Caddy Monaco, also find themselves drawn into the action this week. A new lead in an ongoing investigation sends them on a dangerous path, and what they uncover could tie back to someone very close to Carly. Their discoveries could have ripple effects throughout Port Charles, especially if they find evidence that points toward a betrayal within the Corinthos circle. Trina's fury and Carly's shock may even be connected to what Dante uncovers, suggesting a major twist is coming that could link multiple storylines together. At the same time, Laura Collins, Jeannie Francis, continues to fight for peace in her family, but it's an uphill battle. Spencer's temper, Nicholas's shadow, and the tension between Trina and Ava all land on Laura's shoulders. She'll try to mediate, but her efforts might fall flat as old wounds reopen. Laura's emotional scenes this week will remind fans why she remains the moral heart of Port Charles, even when no one listens to her advice. There's also trouble brewing with Jocelyn Jacks, Ethan McCoy, who's caught between loyalty to her family and her love for Dex, Evan Hofer. As Sunny's world spins out of control, Jost is forced to make hard choices about where she stands. Dex's growing disillusionment with Sunny may lead to a dangerous confrontation, one that could change his life forever. Fans will see Jost wrestle with fear, anger, and heartbreak as her future with Dex hangs in the balance. Meanwhile, Brooke Lynn, Amanda Seton, and Chase, Josh Swickard, continue to navigate their newlywed life, but not without obstacles. Tracy's meddling returns in full force, and she may once again cause chaos for the couple. However, Brooke Lynn's determination to protect her family and her career could lead her to make an unexpected decision that Tracy won't see coming. GH fans will love the mix of humor, heart, and classic Quatermain drama that unfolds throughout the week. As the week draws to a close, everything builds toward two major cliffhangers: Carly's confrontation and Trina's meltdown. Carly's shocking discovery leads to a heated confrontation that will leave fans gasping. Who betrayed her? Is it Sunny, Drew, or even someone she never suspected? The emotional fallout promises to be explosive, with tears, accusations, and maybe even the end of a relationship that once felt unbreakable. As for Trina, her fury reaches a boiling point in the final moments of the week. She's had enough of lies and manipulation, and her decision may change her life, and Spencer's, forever. Trina's powerful scenes remind everyone why she's one of GH's strongest young characters, unwilling to compromise her integrity for love. By the end of the week, the entire canvas of General Hospital will feel the aftershocks of Carly's revelation and Trina's rage. Relationships will be tested, alliances shattered, and secrets exposed. Port Charles may never be the same again. Fans can expect heartbreak, confrontation, and the kind of emotional storytelling GH delivers best. With so much at stake, one thing's for sure: November sweeps are off to a fiery start, and no one will leave unscathed. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our YouTube channel for more update news.